Imagine what kind of universe it would be if humans only knew the power of the threes, sixes, and nines. It wasn't just Tesla who knew of this ancient secret. Pythagoras, Aristotle, Plato, and Vitruvius all talked about the threes, sixes, and nines and the power they harness. I'm about to share something that hasn't been revealed yet. You are the first audience to hear about it. It's a revelation that this will change the way you perceive the universe. You're not just here by chance, you're part of something incredible. It's a digital, holographic precipitation. Forget the fancy words, it's like you're a living manifestation of a divine mathematical matrix. This matrix isn't some distant concept, it's actively shaping you. It's making you aware, it's keeping you right here, it's keeping you right now. Without it, you wouldn't even exist in this moment. Alright, so what's a matrix? Forget the Hollywood stuff. We're talking about more than just Keanu Reeves dodging bullets. A matrix is basically a rectangular arrangement of numbers, symbols, or mathematical functions. It's not just about math class. Matrices are everywhere in life. Even the Bible mentions it a couple of times. Ever heard the phrase, everything that opens the matrix? Yeah, that's in there now. Let's jump to Da Vinci and the 1400s. Why did he write backward? It's tied to a bigger move. What? Da Vinci was onto something bigger than just art. It's a deep dive into the mathematical and musical matrix of the universe. Check out this drawing by Da Vinci that's not in the regular collection. Why? Because it reveals the real things happening in our world back in the late 1400s. Da Vinci sketched out the division between the religious and political realms. And guess what? That sketch is still on point today. We're dealing with the same split between religious and political powers and a population getting played like a fiddle. It's not some new age theory. Da Vinci drew it out like a cosmic roadmap. We're living in a world where reality is manipulated. What we see as physical reality is nothing but a grand illusion. Ever heard of A440 Hz tuning? When you jam out to your favorite tunes, from rap to rock to classical, it uses an A440 Hz frequency. Back in the late 1400s, Da Vinci was onto something bigger than just art. The same thing is happening now, a split between religious and political powers, and a population getting played like a fiddle. It's not some new age theory. Da Vinci drew it out like a cosmic roadmap. We're living in a world where reality is manipulated, and what we see as physical reality is nothing but a grand illusion. Ever heard of A440 Hz tuning? When you jam out to your favorite tunes from rap to rock to classical, it uses an A440 Hz frequency. Back in the late 1400s, Da Vinci was onto something bigger than just art. The same thing is happening now, a split between religious and political powers, and a population getting played like a fiddle. It's not some new age theory. Da Vinci drew it out like a cosmic roadmap. We're living in a world where reality is manipulated, and what we see as physical reality is nothing but a grand illusion. Ever heard of A440 Hz tuning? When you jam out to your favorite tunes from rap to rock to classical, it uses A440 Hz frequency. Back in the day, the Rockefeller family and their foundation threw some cash at the American Federation of Musicians to make A440 tuning the standard. It wasn't an instant hit, but for Isf Gerbis, the PR guy who died for the Third Reich, it was an opportunity to play around with some propaganda. Guess what? The world fell for it. That's how we ended up with the standard tuning of A440. If you're into bioenergy and biophysics, this tuning mess is for you. This is how it works. Our natural frequencies create a block from the top down. Look at this Da Vinci drawing. It's a Moses-like figure. Da Vinci calls it old man water. It's interesting. Moses means saved by the water in Hebrew. You can see Moses' staff plunged into the water. It's observing the swirling motion. Da Vinci is diving into the science of water swirls. This is the same science that fascinates him. Top mathematicians and physicists have unraveled cosmic frequencies and the literal sound of creation. The sound is 9 core creative frequencies, just 9 numbers that shape the entire universe. It's simpler than you think. The creator, according to Da Vinci, decided to base all 9 frequencies on just 3 numbers: 3, 6, and 9. These are your 9 core creative frequencies. That's it. Just 9 numbers shape the entire universe. Forget about 10. It's a placeholder in our decimal system. This is not about man-made constructs. This is the language of creation. The Bible says in the beginning there was a creator. That's the essence we're tapping into here. So what we're diving into here is the fascinating world of 3, 6s, and 9s. Forget everything you know about traditional math for a moment. Let's dive straight to the point. Zeros are just placeholders in our decimal system. This isn't about man-made constructs. This is the language of creation. It's the language of the creator. The Bible says in the beginning there was a creator. That's the essence we're tapping into here. So what we're diving into here is the fascinating world of 3, 6s, and 9s. Forget everything you know about traditional math. Forget everything. As we delved into more straight-to-the-point topics, let's dive deep. Let's talk about the men of the Renaissance. Those brilliant minds who excelled in both the arts and science. Ever heard the term math? That's your Renaissance person right there. Forget about the complicated math we're talking about. It's God's math. The real simple stuff that won't lose you. Da Vinci is the ultimate Renaissance man. He conquered both the arts and sciences. Now, I get it. Some of you might have a bit of a grudge against math. But trust me, we're diving into the straightforward God's math. God spoke the word into the quantum field, which is basically sound. Sound is made up of electromagnetic frequencies. These electromagnetic frequencies are the creative energy that the Creator blessed us with out of pure love. There's this covenant, this cosmic contract, saying that the Creator has our backs always. It's like a divine force, packed with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the whole company. Now, how can we tap into this positive energy through prayer? Like Plato and Aristotle, these philosophers and their followers implemented math as the fundamental laws governing everything. They all looked at math through the lens of education, covering arithmetic, geometry, astronomy, music, and even the language we're chatting in right now, English. Believe it or not, English is like the ultimate simplifying technology ever invented. Da Vinci once stated that there's no certainty where one cannot apply any of the mathematical sciences. Exploring your genuine self, uncovering your talents, and embracing your creativity happens when you follow the road of curiosity. In 1998, the Da Vinci Code was released, revealing codes for the biological apocalypse. If you're new to this reality journey, start with those codes and work your way up to where we are now. In 1996, the Da Vinci Code was released, revealing a connection between numbers and letters. Every letter in the English alphabet corresponds to a number from A to Z. Keep this in mind. In this context, it's 1-9, 1 through 9, and 1 through 8. I hope that makes sense. Now take a look at words like faith and trust in God. Guess what? They're all 8s. In fact, they're like the infinity sign in the Bible. The Creator never adds or subtracts. He always multiplies. This consistently amplifies the momentum of your divine inspiration and the acceleration of your spiritual evolution. It's experiencing exponential growth. So, when you take the number 8 and start multiplying, things get interesting. 8 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. Add those digits and you get 7. 3 times 8 is 24. Add those digits and you get 6. And so on. See the pattern? It's a countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What's that? It's the English alphabet backwards. So why were languages like Hebrew, ancient Aramaic, Babylonian, and Sanskrit considered sacred? Because speaking them created an immediate connection. The divine connection is clear. Take the English alphabet, reverse it, and add it to the regular alphabet. Z plus A is 9, Y plus B is 9, X plus C is 9. See the pattern? It always adds up to something pretty neat. This isn't some cosmic accident. It's a deliberate design to influence you in a certain way. This design isn't random. It's meant to subtly influence your perception to keep you from realizing your true potential. The wonders of the 528 Hertz frequency of love connects everything to sacred geometry and cosmology. Everything in the universe is tied to this system. Rodin was the first guy who laid it all out. He drops this knowledge along with other physicists, starting simple with a basic array. He eventually throws the universe's soundtrack, the Sufio frequencies, into the mix. I'm talking 396, 417, 528, and 63, all repeating in a matrix. From this simple math, he crafts the universe's toroid structure, which is like the blueprint of reality. Nassim Haramein, a metaphysical physicist, talks about polarity. He says that what goes up must come down, and that positives and negatives are two sides of the same coin. Muller, a top-notch space-time physicist from Russia, breaks it down for us. He says that we don't need to worry about complex jargon. He likens the standing gravitational wave of the universe to something we're all familiar with, DNA. The microscopic level mirrors the cosmic level. Mella talks about nodis, which are special spots in the universe where physical reality pops into existence. It's not happening all willy-nilly. It's like catching the sweet spot at the center of a figure 8. There, the energy vectors cross. You've got a node. He calls this phenomenon the N6. There are 6 nodes in the grand standing wave of the universe. The wave of the universe is something we're all familiar with, DNA. At the microscopic level, it mirrors the cosmic level. Miller talks about nodes, which are special spots in the universe where physical reality pops into existence. It's not happening all willy-nilly. It's like catching the sweet spot at the center of a figure 8. There, the energy vectors cross. You've got a node. Miller calls this phenomenon the N6. There are 6 nodes in the grand standing wave of the universe. When physical reality takes center stage, it's not scattered everywhere. It's concentrated in these 6 unique spots. Why does this matter? It's like understanding the secrets of the universe. You've shifted from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. Just like the law of karma, what goes around comes around. You sow, you reap, give, and you receive. It's all connected, from the cosmics of gravitational waves to the intricacy of DNA. The connection between DNA and the universe draws parallel. The Creator's 6-day creation narrative is reflected in your DNA, where Marco Rodin's infinity pattern subtly emerges on the strands. This pattern, seemingly woven into your DNA, serves a purpose. It acts as an antenna connecting you to the Creator. However, this connection is contingent on structured water, a specific kind that your DNA requires. In 1996, Floyd E. Bloom, the editor-in-chief of the journal Science, disclosed a crucial detail emphasizing the importance of structured water. A deficiency of 6-sided hexagonal structured water, even just 8% less of it, can lead to adverse consequences. A visual representation demonstrates the impact of an 8% water loss on the same DNA strands. They unravel, unwind, and experience a significant decline in electromagnetic potential. It is evident that maintaining a strong connection with the Creator lies in understanding the significance of structured water. Just as a skilled musician can manipulate sound to create beautiful music, we can manipulate these objects by resonating with structured water. Let's explore how this connects to ancient beliefs and creation stories in Christianity. It is said that God created the universe through His divine word. Similarly, in Hinduism, the primordial sound Om is seen as a source of creation. Even the ancient Egyptians believed that the universe was brought into existence through sacred songs. These creation stories have remarkable similarities. For example, the 6 days of creation in Christianity and the Egyptians' 6 aspects of arms and the old seeing eye of Horus. It's like different cultures. It is clear that around the world, people had an underlying understanding of the power of sound and resonance in the creation of our world. Sound has the astonishing ability to bring physical form into existence. Just imagine this. Every sound has a unique shape and a specific form. Each of us has our own fingerprints, faces, and bodies, and everything in the universe has its own distinct signature shape. The indigenous people of Australia have their own creation story. They believe that time began when supernatural beings awoke and broke through the Earth's surface. Imagine that. The Earth's surface is like this metal plate. These beings with their sacred songs shaped our world. Hans Jenny's experiments with schematics using powders on metal plates reveal how sound creates landscapes over time. Sound and vibration can shape mountains, valleys, and even volcanoes. It's all connected to the vibrations and resonance of the earth. When God said, "Let there be light," it wasn't just a phrase, it was the power of sound, creating light. You can even experiment with this concept. Attach a simple speaker to an LED light and witness the phenomenon for yourself. Consider Royal Raymond Rife, a man who delved into the world of curing diseases through sound and resonance. His work was groundbreaking, breaking new ground, and hinting at the immense potential for sound to heal and transform. Some individuals have even harnessed the power of sound to achieve levitation. What's even more intriguing is that hurricanes could be generated or controlled by sound. In 2003, this was even patented. 2 individuals patented the concept of creating hurricanes using sound. It may sound like science fiction, but it's happening. In fact, it's happening to create our weather nowadays. Now let's talk about magnetic fields. It's essential to understand that everything in our world has some form of magnetism. Even things we don't typically think of as magnetic, like water, aluminum, graphite, and glass, exhibit magnetic properties. For example, aluminum is a type of magnet called paramagnetic. Even oxygen can be attracted to magnets. Here's an experiment to demonstrate this. A quick experiment will show you that a small amount of liquid oxygen clings to a magnet. We'll explain why in a moment. Some substances like gadolinium oxide and cupric sulfate are considered paramagnetic. In fact, cupric sulfate, a type of salt, can be picked up by a magnet. Now, look at this image of an electron. It may surprise you to know that this isn't a particle, but rather a resonant wave. Yet we are often told that it is an electron. This highlights the misinformation that can cloud our understanding. In an interview from 1928, Nikola Tesla had a revolutionary perspective on electrons. He believed they were fundamentally different from the commonly accepted atomic theory. Tesla did not believe in the existence of the electron as it was portrayed in science. This challenges our long-held beliefs and reveals an agenda in mainstream education and science that might not align with the truth. You might wonder, what does all this have to do with sound resonance? Nikola Tesla is a perfect example of this. We see a pattern emerge, a pattern of schematic shapes and ancient structures that are more than meets the eye for centuries. A remarkable group of scientists, inventors, and researchers have questioned the existence of electrons and the atomic model we've been taught to accept without question. First things first, there's been a lot of talk about the electron in scientific circles. However, many notable scientists, including Nikola Tesla and Einstein, had their reservations about the existence of this tiny particle. They believed there might be something more to it. There's more to it than meets the eye. They were right. The Stern Circus is our term for the whole controversy surrounding the electron. Over the past 200 years, scientists, inventors, and researchers have fiercely debated the existence of electrons and the atomic structure. It's a topic of hot contention. It makes you question what you learned in school. Now let's dive into the heart of the matter. Imagine that every stone circle you've come across is actually these ancient structures were like musical scores etched into the landscape. Some of them resemble magnetrons and flower-shaped patterns. These flower-shaped circles aren't just for show. They're like ancient giant magnetrons capable of cutting metal within seconds. That's how powerful these things were. I'm curious about their energy generation. Magnetron scientists confirmed that a massive 40-meter wide magnetron could generate. It's clear that Adam's calendar is one of the most powerful of these ancient stone circles. It seems like all these stone circles send their frequencies to Adam's calendar, making it a sort of collection point for the energies created by millions of stone circles. This is where it gets fascinating. Adam's calendar exhibits a distinctive toroidal effect, and it's still active today. Researchers measured it, but what does that mean? It's like a gigantic circuit board powered by Earth. It's sound and activated by the sun's movement. It's a simple yet brilliant concept. When we look at ancient structures built from stone, we realize that our ancestors understood that stone could store information and serve as an energy source. They were anything but clueless. They used stone as a tool to carry information and energy. Your mental health is actually intertwined with the frequency of your vibrations. Nikola's scientific breakthrough revealed the possibility that elevating these vibrations might hold the key to achieving a more harmonious and balanced state of mind can be achieved by unlocking the mysteries of the universe. If science ventures into the study of energies beyond the physical, we will make more progress in understanding the origin of the universe in a single decade than all the centuries that came before. Nikola Tesla, a representative of an energetic presence in this universe, knows how his radio sends and receives signals. It is similar to this all the time. He is emitting energy. These energies can either attract positive things to you or repel them. Being a person is like being a living, speaking signal tower in a world full of signals. You're constantly broadcasting messages that influence what comes your way. Your emotions are like a hidden language that communicates with the world around you. Unseen energy attracts things that align with how you feel. If you're filled with positivity and richness inside, it attracts positive things to you. The universe responds in kind, surrounding you with a life that mirrors those uplifting sentiments. If you harbor anger or frustration, don't be surprised when these emotions manifest in your daily experiences. It's a dance between your inner feelings and the external world, moving in harmony with a shared rhythm. This subtle yet powerful connection shapes the atmosphere of your existence, turning your internal energy into an unspoken dialogue with the reality you live in. Energy is a magnet, pulling in similar energies from the world around you. If you want to shake things up in your life, you've got to tweak the signals you're sending out. Believe it or not, you're way mightier than you think. The key is learning to broadcast the energies of your dream life. Once you've cracked that code, you're in for a game change, a shift in how you navigate the world. The world is bringing you closer to the life you've always envisioned by tapping into your own superpower to make the reality yours. Get ready to fine-tune those signals for the life you truly desire. The magic in atomic energies is that everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. Albert Einstein, the greatest mind in the history of science, discovered the laws of quantum physics. These laws reveal the secrets of our universe. The secrets of our universe are uncovered in simpler terms. Look through a powerful microscope, and you'll see our body is made up of complex arrangements of cells. Dive deeper, and these cells will expose their detailed structure, made up of tissues, molecules, and atoms. Zoom in further, and the root structures will unfold, revealing atoms and molecules. These are the very foundation of life. They are dynamic energy, with pulsation at specific frequencies, adhering to the laws that govern the cosmos. It's a truly amazing combination of energy, a constant vibration at a particular speed, perfectly aligned with the laws that govern the cosmos. The fundamental concept of the sciences reveals the core of our existence. Each element of our being is intricately woven into the cosmic arrangement of energetic vibrations. Everything you see, like your desk, isn't just sitting still, it's actually buzzing with activity. Deep within the desk, there are tiny particles moving and shaking. They're like really fast-moving building blocks. These blocks are made of solid matter vibrating at super high speeds. They come together to form atoms. Those atoms team up to create molecules. You've got your solid desk is not just the desk. Everything around us is doing this energetic form. Even our thoughts are part of the action. They're like little bursts of energy and vibrations. Here's where it gets interesting. There's this thing called the law of attraction tied to the law of vibration. Essentially, it says that the vibes we send out into the universe with our thoughts attract similar vibes back to us. When we think a particular thought, our brain cells start buzzing at a specific frequency. This high energy dance pulls in whatever we're putting out into the world through our thoughts. It's a cosmic connection between our thoughts and what shows up in our lives. There are endless possibilities. Your mind is the mightiest force you have, and it's free. It can shape and transform the energy vibrations around you through the simple acts of thinking and feeling. As you do this, you act as a magnet, attracting energies that resonate harmoniously with your thoughts and emotions. It all starts within the kingdom of your thoughts, where your conscious mind consistently thinks about specific frequencies. Gradually, these frequencies embed themselves deeply into your subconscious. This subtle transformation leads to the production of a dominant vibration, a powerful force that establishes connection with similar energies, seamlessly drawing them into the story of your life. It all unfolds from the simple yet profound act of shaping your thoughts and feelings. This dynamic process creates the very fabric of your reality. Chase the attraction. Let's think about the law of vibration in a much more simple way. Let's use a tuning fork as an example. Imagine you have two tuning forks that vibrate in the same way when struck. Now, if you hit one of them with a rubber hammer, it starts vibrating and sends sound waves into the air around it. Here's the interesting part. The second tuning fork sitting nearby also starts vibrating in response to the sound waves from the first one. They're in sync, producing the same sound. This phenomenon is called resonance. When one tuning fork gets going, it sets off a chain reaction, making the other one vibrate too. This is how it works. One tuning fork sets off a chain reaction, making the other one vibrate too. Thanks to the shared frequency, this is similar to how the law of vibration works in certain scientific situations. When you have a particular thought or experience, a specific emotion, you're sending out energy vibrations into your surroundings. These vibrations are like signals, things or situations that resonate with the same kind of vibrations will be drawn toward you. It's a bit like how Albert Einstein described it. This is spooky action at a distance. It suggests that objects can influence each other without any direct physical contact. The energy vibrations you give out into the universe act like a magnet, pulling in similar energies and experiences into your life. It's a silent language that connects you with what's in sync with your thoughts and feelings. In simpler words, you are attracting what you think. You can work hard and dedicate yourself to your goals, but you must understand that merely working hard isn't enough. If you're not getting the success you want, it's not just about the time and energy you invest. You need to change your vibration. If your energy frequency doesn't align with your aspirations, you'll find obstacles in your progress. No matter how hard you work, how much effort you exert, or how many strategies you improve, you'll also need to collaborate with talented individuals. If you don't change your vibration, you'll keep encountering the same challenges over and over. Chase the attraction. It's not just about what you do externally, it's also about harmonizing your internal energy with your life. Goals are essential for getting a hold of your dreams. Consider this scenario. A person tries to start a business, but it doesn't go well, resulting in failure. Instead of giving up, this individual decides to launch another business. Surprisingly, they encounter the same failure once again. It's not until they grasp an important concept, aligning their mindset with their goals, that things begin to change. By adjusting their mental frequency to sync with their aspirations, they unlock the potential to achieve the success they've always wanted. When your thinking energy matches the frequency of the outcomes you seek from the universe, things start falling into place effortlessly. It's like having a magic touch, effortlessly turning every business endeavor into a prosperous venture. Another example is a scientific experiment carried out by a team of Russian scientists. In this experiment, they separated a mother rabbit from her babies and placed her in a submarine that dived deep into the sea. Meanwhile, the babies were kept in a laboratory located thousands of miles away. The scientists equipped the mother rabbit with advanced devices to measure her brain waves. They then intentionally killed one of the baby rabbits and closely observed the mother rabbit's brain waves. They found that the mother rabbit's brain waves went haywire at the exact moment when her baby was killed. This experiment demonstrated that despite the distance between the mother rabbit and her babies, their energies were still connected. This phenomenon aligns with the principle explained in the law of vibration. With advanced devices to measure her brain waves, they intentionally killed one of the baby rabbits and closely observed the mother rabbit's brain waves. They found that the mother rabbit's brain waves went haywire at the exact moment when her baby was killed. This experiment demonstrated that despite the distance between the mother rabbit and her babies, their energies were still connected. This phenomenon aligns with the principle explained in the law of vibration. While the complexities of vibrations might be challenging to fully understand, the experiment suggests a resonance, a connection between two distant vibrations makes it possible to visualize. In a recent study with basketball players, scientists grouped them into 3 sets. The first group didn't do anything. The second group practiced shooting physically. The third group practiced shooting through visualization. After a few weeks, the scientists noticed that the shooting skills of the first group had gotten worse. The second group had improved. Surprisingly, the third group, who hadn't even touched a basketball but practiced through mental imagery, showed the same improvement as the second group. This indicates that using visualization techniques can bring about real-life results. This connects with the principles of the law of vibration and the law of attraction. It suggests that when your thoughts are in sync with what you want, those desires will naturally come to you. Visualization techniques can and do bring about real-life results. This connects with the principles of the law of vibration and the law of attraction, which suggests that when your thoughts are in sync with what you want, those desires will naturally come to you. The amygdala, a part of the brain responsible for emotions, has been studied scientifically. The research indicates that when we feel scared or anxious, it affects others around us. Essentially, if we radiate negative energy due to our own fears, we end up drawing negativity into our lives. Your emotional state affects those around you. If you're stuck in a negative mindset, you're likely to attract negativity into your life. Being aware of and managing your own emotions can have a positive impact on the energy you project and the experiences you attract. Understanding the law of vibration is crucial for attracting the life you've always dreamed of. Everything begins in your inner world, and the outer world is essentially a reflection. Your task is to consistently maintain a positive connection and release your desires from the source so they can materialize in reality. The gap between your intention and manifestation is key, according to Abraham Hicks, a prominent figure in this philosophy. A significant part of our existence is non-physical. This might seem confusing, but the objective is to synchronize your vibration with the things you desire in life. When your vibration aligns with your aspirations, the universe responds by delivering them to you effortlessly. It's simple. Feel fortunate when things come your way. No matter what, if you're feeling overwhelmed, we've got you covered. We've broken it down for you in simple daily steps to achieve your goals. Align your thoughts and feelings with what you want. Make sure your thoughts and feelings are in sync with your desires. Act as if the things you wish for have already come true. Stop living in a reality delusion. It's time to start manifesting. People usually grasp their thoughts, but they often overlook the role of their feelings in making things happen. It's crucial to genuinely feel as though your desires have already become a reality. This will bridge the gap between your inner world of thoughts and your outer world, making the manifestation process more effective. There are 5 steps you can use to raise your vibration and use the law of vibration to manifest what you want in life. Use the law of vibration to manifest your desires. Start by clarifying your intentions. Many people struggle because they are uncertain about what they truly want. They send mixed signals to the universe. One moment, they aspire to own a successful business. The next, doubt creeps in. This makes them stick to their current career. This inconsistency confuses the universe. It disrupts the alignment of your vibrations with your desires. People tend to be vague about their goals. They want to be rich. They don't specify the amount. This vagueness leads to dissatisfaction even when they experience an improvement like a $100 raise. This is because it doesn't meet their initial and true expectations. It is therefore important to set clear intentions and understand your desires completely, to consistently communicate with the universe, allowing it to manifest what you truly want in your life. The second step is to heighten your vibrations. This involves elevating your vibration through visualization. You should know that to bring your dreams to life, you must concentrate on aligning. Vibration is everything. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for achieving this. When you think of what you desire, your mind can't tell the difference between the imagined and the real. For instance, when you envision squeezing lemon juice into your mouth produces more saliva. Your mind turns your visualizations into reality. Therefore, regularly visualize the things you wish to become, do, and have in your life. Envision yourself already there, accomplishing and living your dreams. Make the images vivid. Your mind transforms them into reality, raising your vibration to match your aspirations. Sustaining a vibration in tune with your dreams paves the way for the manifestation process to begin. Focus on your emotions. Many folks misunderstand the laws of vibration and attraction. Simply thinking about your desires won't cut it. The key lies in elevating your vibration through emotions. It's not just about daydreaming. You have to infuse your emotions into the process. Don't just think what you desire. Connect your emotions to it. Feel the success as if you've already achieved your goals. Emotions are potent tools that can amplify your vibration and pave the way for manifesting your dreams. Simply put, without emotions, progress remains stagnant. Emotions and hard work must go side by side, not one over the other. So go beyond wishful thinking and let your emotions propel you towards the life you desire. Your emotions must be infused into the process. Don't just think about what you desire. Connect your emotions to it. Feel the success as if you've already achieved your goals. Emotions are powerful tools that can amplify your vibration and pave the way for manifesting your dreams. Progress remains stagnant without emotions. Emotions and hard work must go side by side, not one over the other. So go beyond wishful thinking and let your emotions propel you towards the life you desire. Number 4, trusting and believing. The fourth step is crucial. It emphasizes the importance of having faith in the process. Many folks struggle with this step because they lack belief in it. When you genuinely believe in something, you won't doubt it. You'll take action. Consider this. If you firmly believe you'll win the lottery, would you hesitate to buy a ticket? No, you wouldn't. Similarly, if you have unwavering faith that your business will succeed, will you put effort into it? Absolutely. The universe will sometimes ask, you have to wait, but not just wait. You have to wait with virtue. Many stumble because they lack belief in their ability to achieve dreams and bring desires to life. They stagnate while they think about what they want. They don't truly believe it's possible for them. Don't fall into this doubt trap. Choose to trust and believe in the process. More importantly, when genuine belief is present, action will naturally follow. Number 5, prepare to relax and be open to receiving what you desire. Don't get too fixated on your wants. Excessive obsession can lead to stress when things don't go as planned. This fixation can even hinder the manifestation process. Think of it like tending a growing tree. Your role is to provide suitable soil, expose it to sunlight, and water it regularly. You can't force a plant to grow by watering it 24/7. You can't rush the process of attracting and manifesting in your life. Take the necessary steps. Do what you need to do, then let go of the outcome. The universe will bring it to you in its own time. Assess where you need to improve. Don't stress. Now that you know the proper way to apply the law of vibration, follow these steps for better understanding. It's about discipline, determination, and all the other things we said. Are you ready to give yourself a shot at the life you truly want and deserve?